Money in the bank makes you poorer. It's true, and we'll explain this in a minute. Watch this video if you have savings and you want to invest in UK property that gives up to 13% returns and where you don't need to do anything or have any ongoing costs or liabilities, yet still retain full management control. If you do nothing, the real value of your bank savings may reduce by around 10% each year due to high inflation. Your £100,000 may become £80,000 in 2 years. You get little income from the bank and zero capital growth, so you get poorer each year. You may have looked at paper investments such as fixed deposits, stocks and shares, funds, bonds, options and others, but don't buy them. They all have risks. Just read the small print that comes with each investment. Deep down, you probably know that long-term investment in suitable property is better because it's lower risk, provides 100% ownership, is a secure, tangible asset, which you still have even if the financial world collapses. It can be used as collateral or leverage to get loans and mortgages in the future if you need to do that. It provides more stable income and capital growth than financial paper investments, with steady 13% average annual return over the long term. And it's an asset that you can pass to your family and children once you've gone. But you may not have bought yet because you have worries about these things when buying and when managing the property. Finding a suitable standard property with no issues, affordability, being able to buy it easily, security of legal ownership, and how to exit from the investment if your circumstances change. And worries about managing. How can you retain full management control of your property yourself, but not have to deal with issues such as repairs and maintenance, hidden costs and bills, tenant issues and rent collection, and legal and safety liabilities? Our property packages are designed for investors like you and are the genuine answer because they remove all these hurdles with buying and with managing. You have no buying worries as we provide suitable properties that are standard freehold commodity houses fit for any residential use and are fully renovated with contractual guarantees and are truly affordable. They come with an easy buying process, giving you secure 100% legal ownership. It's a great long-term investment, but when you want to exit, we can offer to buy back your property at the full prevailing market price. The secret to maintaining full management control is to rent the property directly to a good long-term tenant who always pays the rent, does not give you any worries or headaches, and keeps your property in a well-maintained condition at no cost to you, and hands the property back to you in a good condition without any issues whenever you want and immediately after an agreed notice period. We are that tenant. You rent the property to us. We then rent to our subtenants, and in that relationship, we act as the landlord and are responsible for all associated costs and liabilities. Those are not your concerns. So you have no managing worries as you retain full management control of your property at all times and do not need to deal with any of these issues, and you don't need to use managing agents either. As your tenant, we agree to deliver on all of these things at our own cost as per our tenancy agreement. You get net rent from us no matter what. You have no costs or liabilities ever, and over the long term, your property grows in value. The outlook for 2024 on these low-cost properties in the north is good, as prices are rising because high interest rates are forcing investors to shift from high-cost properties in the south of England that depend on mortgages to low-cost houses in the north that can be purchased with cash, creating high demand in the north. Our prices are increasing now, and we expect further increases in 2024. Right now, you can buy at the old prices if you make a reservation soon. Many property investors also want to use mortgages so that they can get more property with less money and better return on investment. However, a mortgage has problems, such as the loan, which places the buyer in debt, and interest risk should the rates rise. Now, we have a two-property deal called the DIY 2 deal, which overall works out better than a mortgage. And this is explained in full in the video at the end of this video. This is not a financial product or a loan. It simply works because we help you fix the prices on 2 low-cost houses and give you additional discounts. And you will see in the video that overall, it works out better than a mortgage. You buy the 2 houses in 2 stages, just like a normal purchase, and get ownership of each house after each stage. You reserve 2, fix the prices on both, buy one now and buy one later in 1 to 10 years for the same price. Most buyers will do it within 5 years. Over the past 5 years, even our lowest cost houses have increased in price by more than £20,000. So fixing the price on the second house gives you a massive benefit. Now, the negative thing is that you don't get any rent on your first house until you purchase the second house. But this is more than made up for by the deal discounts and the capital growth. So when you do the sums, overall, it works out much better than a mortgage. This is explained in detail in the video. Thus, there is no loan or interest, and there are other benefits. Please watch the DIY 2 video at the end of this video. You can see that our property deals are designed to address all the major worries of property buyers and enables them to be passive investors yet retain full management control. We will deliver on everything we say here and have done so with over 2,500 properties in the past 15 years. If you have savings and once you have fully understood our packages, I'm sure you will agree that going ahead with this is an absolute no-brainer. Your money will start working for you and not the bank. And instead of becoming poorer each year, you start getting richer. There is more information on our website and many questions and answers. But to save you time, let me tell you 3 important things, each in about 1 to 2 minutes. So you can complete the inquiry form now whilst you continue to do your research. 5 reasons why right now is a good time to buy such low-cost property. 5 key steps in the secure and easy buying process. And who are Find UK Property and what do we do? In about 1 to 2 minutes, 5 reasons why right now such low-cost property is a great investment. 1. It protects from inflation. Over the long term, UK property has always grown at a better rate than inflation. 2. Just £70,000, our 2-bedroom houses in the north are affordable without a mortgage. If you want to get more property for less money and get all the benefits of a mortgage without taking loans or paying interest, then look at our DIY 2 deals. These work because of very low cost properties that you can purchase in stages. They're better than a mortgage, but you need at least £65,000 and ability to save more. You still have the option to remortgage your properties in the future if you need to, perhaps when interest rates are much lower. 3. Our low-cost houses in the north give almost double the gross rental yield compared to the south. For £300,000, you can buy 4 of our houses in the north, giving twice the total rent of the single house you can afford in the south. 4. Over the long term, freehold houses have on average doubled every 10 to 12 years, with capital growth of over 7% per year in all areas of the UK, much better than leasehold apartments and student pods. As explained, low-cost prices in the north are rising as investors switch from the south. 5. You have the option of renting them directly to us. That means that you retain full management control of your property at all times, but do not need to do anything. You can do it from anywhere in the world. It's a great investment package with long-term rental income and capital growth without any worries or costs. 5 key steps in the secure and easy buying process. 1. After you watch this video, it's best to complete an inquiry form. So we will have all your requirements and treat it as a serious inquiry. We will contact you, and if you're still interested, get your ID and send you a draft agreement so you can see all the terms before any meeting. Then our staff will arrange a Zoom meeting with me or a senior consultant to cover all your questions in detail about the property, who should own it, tax issues, and anything else. Then you can decide if this is right for you or not. 2, due to high demand and our pipeline system, you make a reservation a few weeks before selection. A visit is not needed, but it will give you more confidence. A solicitor verifies your ID over a video call, and we get your documents ready. 3, selection is easy as we contractually guarantee the property and the buying process. So viewings are not essential and you have no property risks. Detailed property sheets and pictures allow you to confidently select a property you like with plenty of choice. We only proceed to completion once you are 100% happy with your selected property. 4, you become the legal owner on completion and get all the ownership documents. Your property is registered under your name, and you can also check this directly with the UK Land Registry. With the DIY2 deals, you follow the same buying process but pay less and can buy 2 houses at fixed prices in 2 stages, 1 to 10 years apart. 5, after purchase, you have and retain full management control of your property and rent it directly to us without any managing agents. As your tenant, we pay you regular net rent, keep your property in a good condition at our own cost, and take care of everything as per our rental agreement with you. We can also help you with tax returns and wills and provide reference letters for non-resident bank accounts or visit visas. Finally, in about 1 minute, who we are and what we do. We're a family business with several brands in our property group, based here at this 26-acre site north of Manchester, which is owned by my wider family. We're award-winning and fully accredited with all the relevant bodies, and in the past 15 years, we've sold over 2,500 houses, which we continue to rent from our owners. We have over 80 staff based at 2 sites in Northwest and Northeast, as well as many subcontractors. The BBC have produced 5 television programs on how we buy and sell at the lowest prices in the UK. We sell 8 types of low-cost properties, from 2-bed houses for £70,000 to large 3-bed semi-detached houses for £116,000. And with all of these, you can also buy them in pairs by doing it yourself in 2 stages as per our DIY2 offers without using mortgages. The most popular deal is based on our large 2-bed type H3 houses. These have been the best-selling property type in our range for the past 15 years. All such properties include 2 lounges, kitchen, 2 bedrooms, family bathroom, and a rear yard. They're located in 28 areas in the north, are fully renovated, guaranteed, and already rented out to our tenants. These are standard commodity properties which can be used for any residential purpose. After purchase, you have and retain legal ownership and have full management control of your property and decide what to do. You normally rent it directly to Find UK Property without using any managing agents. You get a fair net rent from us, and we take care of everything. We sublet to our own tenants and aim to get a higher rent than we have to pay you and keep your property in a good rentable condition at our costs at all times. Our agreement means you don't need to do anything, but you still retain full management control of your property. Please go ahead now and complete this first step. Complete the inquiry form, get a draft agreement, and have that Zoom meeting without any commitment. If you can make the reservation soon, you can avoid the recent price increase and fix the price at the old prices. The purchase can be completed up to 6 months later. Watch this video to learn more about the DIY2 deal to buy 2 houses in stages. It enables you to get more property for less money and is better than a mortgage. Or you can watch one of 5 episodes produced by the BBC over the past 5 years, which show how we buy, renovate, and resell such properties at the lowest prices in the UK.